What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. Sorry, I was just trying to fix my mic. Mic was kind of off. Make sure everything plugged up correctly. We good to go, though? We good to go. Welcome, King Rail. Back at it again. Capping some sports. Running the show solo dolo today. Both my co-hosts. One have work. Other one have kids, doctor's appointments. Life stuff come up. But we still going to make some money. We still going to cap these games. And we still going to have some fun. You know what I mean? Let me bring up the chat real quick. Welcome everybody into the chat who here. Really, Dave, if you want to donate $1.99, I appreciate the $1.99, Dave. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get it like Peter Jim say, but hey, that's $1.99. That's a bus ride for somebody. So, hey, that's what y'all get. That's what y'all got. You know what I mean? So, welcome everybody for tuning in. Before the show start off, though, like I said, I don't have my co-host here today. Work issues. The other one had to go to a doctor's appointment. So, it is what it is. But yesterday's show, to me, wasn't the best show possibly that it could have been. We won money on the show. Of course, we won money, as usual. That's the whole plan. But yesterday, I was out of it, y'all. I'm professional yesterday. Even went on a little Twitter rant, you know what I mean? I want to apologize to everybody if I offended anybody yesterday for my actions, my employers, my friends, and my money gang group, just people in general, man. Sometimes there's things in life. And the person I used to talk to was my grandmother. She's no longer here anymore. So I kind of got a lot of stuff in me right now. I got to find another way to let it out. So I'm working on it, man. I'm healing at the same time. I'm hurting inside and I'm healing inside. I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of stuff. Talk about my wife, my kids. I know with success comes it. You know what I mean? It comes with the territory. With doing good things, success comes with it. My group is all about positivity. That's what we preach. I didn't do a good job of that yesterday. I put my co-host, made him feel uncomfortable. People in my group feel uncomfortable. My wife felt uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So I just want to apologize to my wife first and foremost, my employer, my followers, and everybody who support me, King's Court, Ski Profit, the rest of us. You know what I mean? My bad yesterday. Totally out of line. Won't see that side of me again. Like I said, I'm hurting. My person I talk to ain't here no more to talk to. I got to find another outlet. You know what I mean? So I get it right. But let's talk some sports, y'all. So what's happening? Who all in here? Money Gang, Walt, D from Detroit. What's up, all y'all? Hey, I got a couple games right now that I know I'm on. That football game is getting ready to start real soon. I'm on App State first half. I'm on at 7. We killed that shit yesterday with them Saints, y'all. I don't know if y'all had the Saints with me, but that was a nice little chunk of change we cashed in right there. So shout out to my family also in Louisiana who plugged me in with the info, let me know what I had to know. Also the ones up in New York who gave me a little insight about the Knicks and stuff yesterday. Thank y'all. I know y'all got some money, y'all cash, especially my Louisiana folks. Y'all was pumped off of that, man. So love y'all. Thank y'all for the win to play yesterday. Saints got it. But today I'm on App State first half. I'm on at 7. I'm gonna lock that in already. Also, I took a couple NBA bets already. The Spurs. I took Spurs under 43.5 this year. They got both their point guards is hurt. Their backcourt is screwed. No Murray back there. Walker's hurt. Lonnie Walker's hurt. Patty Mills running your point. I don't see it. I don't see 43 wins for this team. I think the Spurs might just blow it up. I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting. That's what's going around. I'm hearing. They may just blow it up. They may just call this season a wash, blow the whole squad up, have something different put up there on the floor. This is not Pop's type of team. This is not what Pop wants. I know his wife passed last year. God bless him and his family. Maybe Pop step away. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on over there with the Spurs right now. Injuries is plaguing them. That trade. It's the past 2 years for the Spurs has not been the best, you ask me. It's not what the Spurs are used to putting out there on the court. It's not the mentality, the mind state that used to have them over there. So I'm thinking they may just blow it up. Oh, Bill, Ski will be back tomorrow, man. Like I said, we got life stuff come up, brother. Life stuff come up. Nothing about me and Ski. We had, I had a falling out yesterday. I apologize to my man. That's water in the bridge. He'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, today you just got to run it solo. Sometimes you got to do something solo because you got to do them solo. You know what I mean? The show must go on. So I'm still going to bring y'all some fire picks. We still going to eat. We still going to get some money. You feel me? What's my Twitter name? I'm King Rail on Twitter, bro. But what else did I take? Yes, I took the Spurs. under 43.5 wins. I also grabbed the Heat under 43.5 wins. And I'm leading Pelicans. I didn't take the Pelicans yet, but I'm leading under 45.5 wins. And let me tell y'all why I'm leading under 45.5 wins for the Pelicans real quick. News is Anthony Davis might be going to Philadelphia. Sound crazy, right? Embiid, Davis paired up together. Hey, it's a possibility. That's what they're talking about right now. The plan is, or what I'm hearing is right now, getting rid of Bayless, Fultz, and Covington, a first-round pick and a couple second-round picks for Davis to go be in Philadelphia. Don't know if Philadelphia's going to pull that trigger. Don't know if it's going to happen. But think about that, man. Anthony Davis over there on the 76ers with Embiid, Boston, man. I don't know about Boston this year. If that happens, man, and they're not really giving up too much, you're giving up Fultz, Bayless, Covington, a first round and a second round. I mean, you built your team off of draft picks as it is already over there in Philadelphia. I think they have what they need. Another piece, the superstar. That'd be phenomenal over there, man. The East Coast would really be something big to watch this year, and Boston may not be the favorite champions the favorite pick over there if that so happens to fall through. So I'm kind of leaning under 45.5 wins for the Pelicans. You know what I mean? I wrote that down. I got a big circle and big question mark next to it. It's something I'm really going to be looking at. I don't think Anthony Davis will finish his year out as a Pelican this year. I think he either be in LA, maybe Philly now, somewhere else. I don't see him finishing up the year as a Pelican. Pelicans have to move him. They have to. They got to blow it all up again. They got to get something for him. If he walks, you get nothing for him. So you got to do something and get back from him. You got to get something back from him. You know what I mean? So King, I'm on the Bucks. We about to get to that game in a second. Let me just run down this quick news for y'all real quick. Also, Timberwolves, man, it turned down trading Butler to the Heat. What they was asked for was Josh Richardson. The Heat gave them Josh Richardson. You take Josh Richardson, a first-round pick, and Whiteside, and the Timberwolves turned it down? What? You got a player over there who don't want to play for you whatsoever, and you turn him down? You turned down a dope trade that would have made your roster a whole lot better? I don't understand Timberwolves. I don't mean roster better, but it would have made the what's the word I'm looking for? The chemistry. The chemistry of the team would have changed instantly. And I don't see how they turned that down. Butler, I'm not understanding, are they going to start the season with Butler? Is that the plan? They plan on playing ball with Butler on the team? I don't know how that's going to work out. But you asked for something. Miami was willing to give it to you, and then you back out of it. Hey, another franchise is dysfunctional, Minnesota Timberwolves. In other news, Lonzo, Laker fans, I'll probably be going to that game tomorrow. LA versus Golden State here in Las Vegas this Wednesday. Might just see me there. Hopefully I can sneak backstage. Hopefully I can sneak down on the court, take a selfie with LeBron, not paying no attention, him and ball. You know, some slide, some slick. But yeah, Lonzo playing tomorrow, coming off the bench for LA tomorrow. So that'd be nice to watch. See how LeBron and Lonzo hook up and what they do out there, man. I'm excited about that. I'm not a big ball fan, but I'm very excited about seeing the man come on the court and play. That's something big. That's big. Especially if he's going to be traded. I think he'll be traded. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. But, hey, you get out there, get on the court with LeBron. That's what everybody been waiting to see, Lonzo and LeBron. You know what I mean? LL. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it rock. Let me hit up the chat real quick. You said Jimmy Butler is done if he goes to Miami. I wouldn't say he's done, but yeah, he probably finished his career. He'll probably end up retiring over there if he go to Miami. I don't know why he would want to go to Miami. I don't see nothing about Miami that's like just the atmosphere. You going for the beach? Because Miami have nothing. I don't think what they have to put on the court right now is a shit. So they're gonna gut the little team they do have. Put Butler over there. It's gonna be another still a shit. Not enough pieces, not nothing. You know what I mean? Butler couldn't even take this Timberwolves team deep into the playoffs, and that's a squad over there. You know what I mean? You think you got Wiggins, Towns. You would think that you went deep into the playoffs or something. It didn't happen. Butler's not a leader. He can't run the team. He's a nice star. He's a star, but he's not a superstar player. I think Ski said that before too. He's not a superstar player, man. The guy is a nice piece, accessory. When you have accessories, you have no accessories with him. That's just a piece. It'd be like Chicago all over again. You know what I mean? If you go to Miami. So, yeah, I really don't like Butler to Miami either. He said Butler to Clippers, Dave. we don't know. The whole Butler soccer is holding up so much money for us, man. So many unders and so many things we could take right now are overs, but Butler's holding it all up. But we got 20 minutes before this next game, before the game kickoff, man. OKC and Milwaukee. Milwaukee sitting everybody. OKC sitting at -6.5 on my book. I couldn't take the -6.5. I'm gonna play it down a little bit, maybe get -4.5 or something when soon as start off early. Look for an early in play on it, like very early in play. I would suggest parlay this. If you got the football game going on tonight, you on Appalachian State, maybe parlay the money line with OKC and Appalachian State first half money line or something, and get some money that way, or the -7 first half. Find a way to get some value out this. Man, Milwaukee, no Bledsoe, no Ilyasova, no Brook Lopez, no Maker, no Middleton, no DJ Wilson, no Greek Freak. I mean, that's what they're putting out there. They started lineup as Brogdon, Snell, Wood, Zeller. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking to put my money on. And OKC, I mean, no Robertson, but we know he's gone because of injury. No Tony Ferguson, no Westbrook, no Solomon. Well, OKC's going to hurt out tonight is the guard play. They're going to be hurting at the guard position. But the Bucks aren't doing nothing either. Their guards aren't no better whatsoever at all. I like Schroeder. I look for Schroeder to get his money tonight. The total was sitting at 218. If the starters would have been in this game, I would have definitely took the over in this game. I see points in this game. I just don't see him in the second half. I don't know who Milwaukee going to play the second half. OKC, we know what they're putting out there on the floor. So, you know what I mean? I'm looking to end play this game. Like, that's the perfect right here is the end play. Spread's too high, 6.5. If you guys think they're going to win, like, I think they should actually blow them out. I think it should be about probably 11, 12-point win, but it's preseason ball. Shit, we just watched the Blazers, man, collapse epically in the fourth quarter the other day. Gave up, 37 points to 19 or something like that in that quarter, man. It's preseason basketball. Regular season start next week. That's where the money's at. The money comes next week. The money is where we're going to be eating at every day. Ain't going to be no, we don't know about this, we don't know about that. No, we're going to make some plays. We're going to make some money. We're going to bet some games. This one right here, without all the starters playing, is not that important. I'm looking at OKC to possibly cover. 6.5 to me, like I said, is a little too high. I don't feel comfortable laying the 6.5 in this preseason game with an OKC team that's also not putting that many guards out there on the paint. I suggest in play it, get it at 5.5, get it at 4.5. I like 4.5 better, 3.5 better. OKC will win this game. They will not lose this game. I just don't really trust that -6.5. Let me see what you guys saying in the chat. Break down some college ball when it starts. Oh, I cap a little college, but hey, the college game, I'm not gonna lie. I'll sit back and be honest. That's BMOC's. That's his field, man. He's a college guy. You know what I mean? Big man, the college guy. That's what. Hey, I'm not gonna shit on that. I cap it too. I do okay for myself. But that's the guru over there in college. So, you know what I mean? I give a man his respect. Respect is due. And it's like Jim. Jim is my hockey guy. When somebody bring up hockey, I go right to Jimmy the bag, and see what Jimmy got on the hockey. And, you know what I mean? I go tell. I don't be knowing too much about nothing. I'm just learning hockey names out. I couldn't tell you the whole roster for the Vegas Knights. I can't say half the names on the hockey team, bro. Last names from the first names have no vowels in it. I don't be knowing what it say. So, you know, I go to them. College b-ball, I'll break some down for us. I'll have some plays. I know my man Ski, Wham, the rest of the money gang will come on here. I know Red Girl will have some, Dave will have some, Joey will have some. I mean, we cap everything. But hey, if you're looking for the upper echelons of basketball capping, college basketball, I hit up big man. I mean, I'm an honest man. We may not be like that friendly, but hey, he's a college guy. I'm mad enough to admit it. So let me see. Anything else? Anything else? Laying 6 is way too much. I feel you perfect. Laying 6 with OKC is way too much. I don't like that spot at all. I don't like laying that much money. But the game that I am on, and I did take the money line on, the even money, I'll take Clippers tonight, man. I think Clippers should beat up on this Denver squad. No Porter, no Thomas for Denver tonight. It's gonna be it's gonna be running. They're gonna be running this whole game. Clippers will probably slow it down a little bit in the fourth. Total was sitting at 220. I like Clippers at even money tonight. I mean, that's something I took. I already took them. I took them back for $75. I probably take them again. You know what I mean? Before tip off, game starts at 7:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern. I'm really liking the Clippers tonight. I think that'd be nice. They putting out Bradley, Harris is playing, Gortat's playing. Only person who's really not playing for the Clippers tonight, Malbute, Wallace. That's about it. This should be a good game, man. I think this is going to be one of the best games we've seen all preseason. I like both of these clubs, but I like the Clippers to pull through, especially sitting at a +1.5. They're playing they home court. I really like Clippers tonight, even money. So that's one that I did lock in. You said the Clippers at 1.5. Yeah, Clippers is a good play. Yeah, I feel you. I like that Clippers play a lot. How do I feel about the Rockets game with Jimmer Frenette's shenanigans? Jimmer. Oh no, I didn't see it. I didn't watch that Rockets game, man. They playing the Shanghai Sharks. You want me to cap the Shanghai Sharks? I wouldn't know where to start. When I first looked on the thing earlier, it said the Sharks versus the Rockets. I was like, oh, NHL versus basketball. Hey, that's how I looked at it. I don't know nothing about no sharks. I'm black. I can't even swim. I don't mess around with no sharks, no fish, no nothing. SpongeBob, I don't even watch SpongeBob because he in water and shit scare me. But, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, I'm not knowing nothing about that Sharks. I didn't touch that game. I don't know nothing about them. So I kind of leave games like that alone. It should be a blowout. If you got the book has the line for you, let me know what it is because my book has no line at all for no Sharks versus the Rockets. So you got a line on it. You got a good read on it. You want to end play it, go ahead. But it's probably gonna be like a 30-point win. So yeah, I don't know nothing about no Sharks. But there was something else I had wanted to touch on with you guys while we was over here. The Heat. Again, back to the Heat. I think we got to fade this team all year, too. I was going through the Heat schedule, looking through their games and looking at the stuff. I think the Heat is an easy fade. Even if they get Butler, I think Heat is on my fade list. I put them on my fade all year list. I'm looking at their roster. I'm looking at what they're about to do. I'm looking at the points. So Heat under 43.5 wins, I lock that in. I'm just looking to fade them almost every game this year. It's going to be an easy fade team. I'm going to put my chartboard back here, man, and put down the games and the teams who I'm fading all the time. So you guys can just look up there and see it. You'll see this week we fade the Heat. This week we fade OKC. This week we fade. It's a certain ball clubs we have to fade. We got to fade them early. I think Heat early fades are valuable. I think that's real good money. Yeah, I'm fading the Heat early. I don't expect the Heat to do nothing this year. So I wrote that down. I wanted to make sure you guys have that. Be right back, locking in. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh, yeah, SpongeBob. Your book don't have the line either, Scotty Rock. Yeah, I don't see how you guys have a line on the Sharks. I have no line on those Sharks. You know what I mean? It just show it. It says the name of the game, but that's about it. It doesn't give me nothing else. Gang can ready to pull off tip off in a minute, too. We'll be able to in-play this OKC Milwaukee game, see if we can catch it early, catch Milwaukee, maybe go up by 4 early or something like that. Man, we could get this nice little 3.5, 4.5, sit back the rest of the night. But that money just come to us real well. Man, we did a great job yesterday, man. I don't know if you guys tailed everything we gave out yesterday, man, but we ate pretty well. We also hit a nice little parlay yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day cash-wise, you know what I mean? Maybe my attitude wasn't the best yesterday, but cash-wise, it was a very, very, very nice day, you know what I mean? So all in all, family good. I'm happy. Still got money to play with today. So I might even put, like I said, I might put even more down on the Clippers tonight. That's pretty much my plan, man. I'm going to hammer this Clippers game tonight. I'm going to be eyeballing it. Clippers to win, even money. Best bet of the night, I think, in all sports that's going on. I haven't really looked into no NHL tonight. I'm going to go back and rewatch the low bay and see if I can catch a late NHL player or something and hop on that. You said no line on the Sharks game. Just curious, Walt. No line on that, brother. Let me go through a few comments, man. We only have 2 games on tonight. Not like we got a big NBA slate. So I'm willing to take any NBA questions, whatever y'all have until the game come on. We chop it up. Like I said, rolling solo today. Co-host will be back tomorrow. Hey, show will be epic all over again. But today, I'm by myself. So, hey, I'm going to need all support from the chat, man. Hit me up with some questions. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's make some money today. What's up, Campsite Killer? You said can't get in game with my local with the preseason. Can't wait till real tip off. On my back, Chris Carter. You got first half? You got second half lines with your local? Do they give you halftime lines? I don't even get halftime lines, brother. They no, I'm not taking Milwaukee. I'm on OKC tonight. I'm on OKC, not on Milwaukee. Milwaukee, like I said, has too many players sitting out. no Greek Freak, no Bledsoe, no Ilyasova, no Brook Lopez, no Maker, no Middleton, no DJ Wilson, no Duvall. Like, they're not playing anybody tonight. Regular season start next week. So, that's another team too who's not playing anybody. Oh man, I wrote it. Did I write it down? I might not have wrote it down. But tomorrow's game, let me go to tomorrow's games real quick for you guys. It's another team that's not playing any starters. They're resting all their starters. They already said it for tomorrow's game. Let me just pull it up real quick. So bear with me. Bear with me. You want a baseball tonight? No, DM. No baseball. Baseball hates me. Soccer hates me. They don't rock with me well. They don't show me no love. I stay away, or I just tell Dave. I mean, that's what I do. Baseball, I'll tell Dave. I'll tell Capside Killer. I'll tell Jimmy. I'll tell whoever. When it comes to baseball, that's not really my thing. I watch baseball when I'm bored, but you know what I mean, I don't really bet no baseball, man. I like sports that's constant, that's fast paced, that keep going. Not saying baseball is whack. Plenty of guys I know cash are killing baseball, and I know a lot of guys who bet baseball that lost their homes and their wives behind it too. So I kind of stay away from baseball, man. Shout out Arthur. Shout out Art. Let me go to this game tomorrow. Like I was trying to tell you guys, I know for a fact another squad tomorrow is not playing their starters. NBA starts next week. Yeah, Pelicans tomorrow. Pelicans aren't playing any starters. All the starters for the Pelicans sit tomorrow. So no Pelican starters tomorrow. Also heard the same thing maybe be happening tomorrow with the Pacers. I know the Blazers get Harkless back tomorrow. He should come back and play tomorrow. Lonzo Ball is playing tomorrow for LA. That's all good to hear. News to hear. And yeah, that's pretty much who's all I've heard so far. You guys know where to go find the your rosters out before the rosters start? I'll go to like RotoWire. I'll follow each team. Just type in NBA rosters, bring them up, and go to this club. I'll follow each club. I go look at their stuff, what they're working on, what they want to work on. They practice, kind of get a feel for the game and know who's playing, especially in preseason. You never want to bet a preseason game without looking at the lineups. That's a no-no. If you guys follow me in WNBA, that's my biggest thing. You always check your rosters. Before you make a bet, you always check your rosters. And I learned that from people who bet baseball. You know what I mean? That's weird, but I know in baseball, you always check your rosters. You always check to see who's pitching, who's in, who's out. I do the same thing in basketball. I always check my rosters. I always check to see who's playing in the preseason. I also check to see if kids are they playing in front of their home crowd? Is somebody from there who's about to get run, but to start, do they want to overperform for their home crowd? Or, you know what I mean? It's things like that you got to make sure you look into and look out for, because that could be something that fed in your pockets, or it could be something that slims your pockets down. We don't want slim pockets, man. We want to win some money over here. The whole plan for the NBA show is to put money in everybody's pocket. Every play may not be our play. Every day may not be our day, but as long as you win something that day, we accomplish something that day. You feel me? Late again in the B-ball class. Taking general knowledge. King Relinski profit opinion on Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Lakers under. Let me see. Under for the win. Oh, you mean win total under? Win total under. Win total. Is that what you mean, or do you mean like game wise? What question are you asking? Please ask me that question again. Where I just find it at? Oh yeah, Arthur. Please. What do you mean? You mean win total? And what's the line for OKC? Line for OKC is 6.5. Open my book up back right now. I know everybody was hammering OKC. I went to the sports book earlier. A few guys are taking OKC. I know a friend of mine put down $1,000 on a -6.5. He balling out. He got no kids, no wife, live by himself, can do whatever the hell he want to do. I don't have that luxury. I put down $1,000 on a preseason game. I better go sleep in the car or not come home until it win. It's at 6.5 still. Money line is -240. Points sitting at 6.5, and the total's at 218. Like I said, I did like the over in this game. If I knew if the starters for the Bucks have been playing, I definitely would have took the over in this game over 218. I've been having some shitty luck on my totals. Those you guys follow me, you see we killing on the straight bets. Totals been eating my ass up. Not gonna lie, I've been getting ate up with these totals. I'm definitely gonna work on that and fix that when the NBA season starts. One thing I have been successful with though is my first quarter totals in NBA. I've always cashed those over or unders in the first quarter. It's just been like a blessing. Like I see the game being played in my head when the game come on, before it come on. like a Rain Man. You know what I mean? I can play games in my head. Like if that makes any sense to you guys, I know you guys cap certain sports. Like you can cap a tennis match. You gotta see what's going on in your head about the tennis match or a football game. You gotta see certain people doing certain things. I do the same thing with basketball. Like I play that first quarter in my head. And I've been successful with those first quarter bets. Any guess on team totals for the Clippers? I'm on the page right now. What did author me? Let me go out. Yes, take the under 226. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring my man Teddy B on real quick with us too. So give me a sec. Well, I can't do it right this moment, Teddy. I should have sent it to you earlier, brother. But I'll make sure I try to get it to you as we speak right now. I know Teddy got some football news for y'all. I know Teddy want to drop some basketball stuff out there. So let's get Teddy on here with us, and we talk a little bit of sports too with Teddy. So once again, my plays for tonight are Clippers money line. I'm taking the even money. I don't want the one. One is nothing to me. If you're gonna give me one, that's not really nothing in the basketball game at all. So I really even money. Take it. Clippers to roll tonight. It should be a fun game. This game might actually go over because it's Denver and they're very fast paced as well. So this game might be. It's gonna be one of the best games on tonight, if you ask me, and definitely hammering that. Let me just say, okay, I just said Teddy the link. So Teddy should be joining us real soon. There we go. There we go. Send it to you, Ted. Come on in, brother. Any more questions? You doing great, Rail. Show is dope. Appreciate you, Rock. I've never seen Bet Online not offer a money line. I don't see a money line on either NBA game tonight. Oh, damn, really, Bill? Yeah, my money line right now for the game is sitting at -240 for Thunder and even money for Clippers. I mean, if you don't have the money line for Clippers, I would take the 1.5 in. If that's all you offering, your book is offering you the 1.5, I'll take the 1.5. I mean, that's it. You don't have the money line. What's up, Teddy?
Yo, what up, man? What's up, bro?
Oh, no, man. Welcome into the show, man. You know, one of my money game brothers came and joined me. I appreciate you joining me.
Yes, sir.
You got any plays on tonight's game, NFL football game that drops in like 5 minutes?
Man, I was really leaning App State team total over. It's 35. I mean, that's pretty tempting, but I kind of monitored the line the whole day, and it just sat there like 35 -125. And so I don't know. I think it's gonna go over definitely, but for whatever reason, I think the Red Wolves are they're at home and they always play pretty close, these guys. So I think it might be a pretty close game. So we don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I just took the first half -7. I'm like, man, if it's a close game at that first half, it's gonna be a close game at the end of the game too. So 10.5 is a little too much for me to want to take.
Yeah, definitely, man. I was gonna ask you what NBA plays are you on tonight?
I'm on Thunder, man. I didn't take the -6.5, even though the Bucks are sitting almost everybody. 6.5 to me is a lot to ask for in a preseason game, especially from OKC, who doesn't have. They're not playing Westbrook. They don't have that best defensive guy out there. He's injured. That's just a lot of points to be asking. You know what I mean? So I say we in play it. Like I was telling everybody, in play it.
You're right. No, yeah. I mean, the thing with the Thunder, right? You're saying they're resting everybody. We all know that. Is Roberson playing?
No, Roberson's injured. He's not playing.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't. Yeah, man. That line is 6.5 is pretty high, don't you think?
That's pretty damn high for a preseason game, is what I'm saying. That's
right.
Really. It's not like yesterday we had OKC, but Golden State was -9. I'm looking at -9, and I know it's Golden State, but damn, that's high for a preseason basketball game. You know what I mean?
Right. No, yeah, man. That's. I mean, is that how many games are going tonight?
Just the two. We got the Bucks, OKC, and Denver and Clippers.
Oh, word. I was gonna ask you, Real. What do you think about the Pistons? I know some people are, up in the air with them with Blake Griffin and Drummond. Man, what are you high on them this season?
Not really, because they have to have better guard play. If you ask me, I don't see their guard play there, man. And it's not like they didn't have opportunities to make the flourish their backcourt. They have the pieces. They want to go out there and get one, but I think they're fine with being where they're at this year. And they'll probably make moves next year. Like this year, they just cool with what they have. They want to play a full season with Griffin and Drummond. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking they're looking at. They have a horrible backcourt, though, man. If you ask me, they can't stay healthy in the backcourt.
Right. Reggie Jackson, I mean, I thought when he was with OKC, he had a chance to really be something. But for me, his shooting is not consistent enough for him to be an actual big starting point guard in the NBA.
Exactly. And like of course, he's there to pass the ball. You want to feed Griffin, you want to feed Drummond in there, but you have to be able to score as a point guard too in this league. You got to be able to score and defend because it's going to be nights where you can't get them the ball because they're D'd up. They're locked down. They're battling with Embiid down there, battling with a Davis. You got to put up baskets. You got to help the team. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with like Ben Simmons. We know what his talent is, right? We all know he's got all the abilities, but he's got to be able to shoot to, stretch the floor a little bit for Embiid and those guys. That's what worries me with those point guards that, are really good drivers and stuff, but then they can't space the floor.
Exactly. And Pistons' problem, they have good coaching now. They have a decent coach. They should be, if they win totals at 39, I was leaning under that win total, but then I'm looking at what Miami is doing over there and who's going to blow up their team and maybe what. Pistons could possibly get over the 40 wins this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know what? I'm glad you brought them back up. I'm about to actually write that down. I'm going to do some more homework tonight and really look into this Pistons team because sitting at 39 wins and how I've been seeing them actually play okay during the preseason,
yeah,
I'm still concerned about the guard play once the regular season starts. But 39 wins in the East,
yeah,
that's manageable.
Right. Especially with LeBron not being in the East anymore. I mean, a lot of these teams that were bottom feeders, who know, maybe sneak in as a 6, 7 seed, 8 seed. So the East is wide open. I mean, to me, I think realistically, you're looking at Boston and then Philadelphia. But other than those two teams, I mean, I don't know how much. Who else do you think could be a dark horse?
I like Indiana. I've been high on
Indiana. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about Indiana.
I like Indiana. And then, I don't know if you caught the show earlier, but I was letting the guys know that right now Philly is trying to make a play for a Davis.
Yeah.
I think him and Embiid over there, that'd be crazy. I don't know how you get able to stop that. I mean, you talking about remember the Duncan and
Robinson?
Yeah, that'd be nothing compared to them. You know what I mean? That'd be like phenomenal. Yeah. So I really like Philly. I think that everybody knows right now Boston is the team in the East. It's simple. They look too good. They have way too many weapons, way too many pieces. They have one of the deepest benches in all of the NBA.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's deeper.
I agree with you. I was saying, I think Boston, if they can stay healthy, I don't see why they can't. I think if they make the finals and they face Golden State, I mean, they should be able to. I mean, obviously Golden State has the superior talent with KD and Steph, but that should be a series. If it's Boston and the parts are all healthy, I mean, because
definitely, it'd be one of the better finals we've seen in a long time. It's not that stuff that LeBron put out there last year and stuff like that. It'd be one of the best ones. I think it'll go home court advantage is going to be what wins that championship. If it's Boston versus LA, whoever has home court advantage, I'll probably walk out being the champion.
Right. No, I agree. And that's why I really hope that this year, Kyrie stays healthy, Hayward stay healthy. Because, I mean, if we get a finals of Boston and Golden State and Boston has home field, who knows, man? Obviously everyone's going to favor Golden State, but those guys out there too, man. They got Hayward, they got Kyrie. Yeah, man. And their bench is deep. Now you move Rozier to the bench, and he's your 6th man potentially.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy over there, man.
Right. And then you still got Smart too over there, man. Yeah, they can make some noise, especially against Golden State. And I think defensively they match up well with them.
Exactly. They match up way better than anybody else. They have length. They have people who could guard the wings. I mean, they can stretch. So they're fine. They can do whatever pace you want to run with Boston. Boston will make you. They run it, or they'll make you stop running your pace and do what they want you to do. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about Boston. They make you play their game. So
what's their team total wins this year?
Boston team total wins this year is. Let me go back to it again. I think they were sitting there 62. Let me go check. It's coming up right now. Oh shit! They don't even. Y'all don't even see them no more.
They're not up.
No, not on my book. They took. Oh yeah, where is the Celtics at?
Let me see if I can find them.
Yeah, my book pulled them down. What the hell? Oh no, here they go. They moved them all the way to the bottom. They have 59 wins.
59? Man, that's tempting to go over. I mean, in the East with no LeBron and just how many mediocre teams are in the East.
It's a bunch of mediocre ass teams in the East.
Right.
The only team, like I said, the only teams in the East that I'm actually high on that I can see doing anything would be the Pacers. I guess the Cavaliers have been surprising lately. They were doing okay during the preseason. Wasn't high on them, but I like what I see.
Yeah, I like Sexton. I think that was a really good pick by them. But I still got to see more consistent shooting from him. But he's one of those slashers, man. They get in the paint and they create.
That's what I was wondering. You think Love will have an all-star? He'll be an all-star this year?
In the East, well, they don't do that anymore. They don't do East-West anymore, right? They do the
They do the whole thing. But I'm saying, do you think he'll put up all-star numbers like those Minnesota?
Oh yeah, I think you'll definitely see his points go up. His rebounds will, they've been consistent throughout his career. I think he'll definitely go up on that too a little bit. But his points should increase, right? With no more LeBron, so it's just basically him and him, JR, and Jordan Clarkson, right? Running the show over there, and Sexton.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I think I was looking at how they played. They looked happy playing without LeBron. That's a little. I know it's weird to say. You think like LeBron's the best player in the world. Of course, you want the best player in the world on your team. But they look happy to be playing without him. Like I feel like, okay, cool. No LeBron here. We kind of play ball, do us. You know what I mean? And I like that.
That's the weird thing with LeBron, man. I mean, you would think a lot of these superstars this summer would want to be traded either to the Lakers or want to join up with him, But it's weird that it seems like LeBron. I mean, everybody thinks that they want to play with him, but then there's like no one wants to go join him in LA. It seems that way.
Yeah, nobody wants to go join him in LA. Since you brought up LA too, ball play tomorrow. I know you pumped about seeing that Golden State versus LA.
Yeah, I definitely want to see ball.
Now he's coming off the bench. Do you think that's something that he's going to be doing during the regular season?
No, I don't. I don't think when he's healthy, I don't see why Magic or Luke would have him come off the bench. I mean, he was your second overall pick. He's your future essentially. I mean, obviously when LeBron retires, I mean you're banking on Lonzo developing and Ingram being your future cornerstones of your franchise. I think when he's healthy, I definitely think he'll start. But it'll be interesting, man, because Rondo, I love Rondo, man. I think he could be a candidate for Sixth Man of the Year.
Man, I like Rondo, LeBron, and Ingram on the court at the same time. I like that pairing. I like that a lot. And Kuzma, so it's like I think Ball may be on the bench a lot more than people think this year. Maybe, I mean, he'll start. I don't see him starting every game. I see sometimes they're putting in, well, we're gonna let Ingram start in your place. So Rondo gonna start tonight instead. You come off the bench. I think he'll be key off the bench, you know what I mean, at certain times, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, man. No, and that's the thing with Lonzo. You kind of saw him wear out, in some of those big games. He started getting tired. His jump shot, wasn't falling. Obviously, that was one of the big question marks. Can he make the three in the NBA with his long release?
It seemed like nobody could shoot last year. Everybody who got drafted couldn't shoot worth nothing. You know what I mean?
Tatum. He was pretty consistent, man. I'll give it to him. I personally thought Tatum should have been the number one overall pick, to be honest.
Me too. But he wasn't. But because I felt Magic felt pressure in the taking ball. The Lakers did. They kept saying he's gonna be a Laker. He's gonna be a Laker. Everybody like, oh, you don't pick him, you're stupid. They got him. Right. Now it looked to me it was a bad pickup, but now that I see you getting LeBron over there, maybe you know what I mean. It's better. LeBron doesn't want the ball in his hands all the time. He wants people who could facilitate the court, see the court. That's how you got Rondo. You got Ball. I like that. You know what I mean? To go with LeBron, especially getting older. He don't want to come out of the court all the time. He don't want to have to just do it all himself.
Right. No, yeah, that's another reason I think LeBron, obviously he joined the Lakers for, his future with his businesses he's got going on in California, his production company, but then also he sees the young guys that the Lakers have. So he's like, you know what, some days I can take 30, 35 minutes, I don't have to play the full game, right?
Exactly. The Bucks sell a team record 10,000 season tickets this year. Bucks fans are
The Bucks?
The Bucks.
Wow, man.
Bucks fans are high on Bucks this year, I guess.
Yeah, no, and Giannis will do that, man. When you have a top 5 talent in the league, people want to come see him, man. And a lot of people are high on the Bucks. And they got Budenholzer, right? From he used to coach the Hawks.
He's
a good coach, man. You remember 2 years ago when Atlanta had the best record in the NBA, I think.
Oh yeah, well Atlanta's always been good with him under coach. Like he always got his team. Like Atlanta's one of those teams where you couldn't cut out. You look at them, they're gonna be in the playoffs. You just knew they were gonna be in the playoffs because he was coaching them. And now, you're right. He was with the Bucks now. My only problem with the Bucks is Greek Freak has to develop a shot.
Yeah,
he threes. His jumpers are like lights and days ago. When he can't drive the paint, once you stop him from getting inside, you locked him down.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. He has to develop a shot because everybody who guards him and plays against him, keep him at the paint, you stop him.
Yeah. No, man, I agree, man, and that's with a lot of these superstars, man. That Ben, everybody's proclaiming Ben Simmons, and we've been here about John Wall this whole time. I mean, but unless you can develop a consistent jump shot, it's hard to be a superstar and really take your team to the next level. That's the problem, man. My question with Giannis, he's got all the ability. If he can develop a three or a consistent jump shot, man, he'd be unstoppable.
Exactly, because now you're forcing the defense to come out the paint and guard you at the top of the key now. Exactly. If you're not forcing them out, then your bigs is down there still getting swarms. You're not doing nothing. When he has the ball in his hand at the top of the key and he's in isolation, it's two things. He's going to pass it or he's going to drive. He's not going to pull up. So you don't have to play him close. You can back up a little bit and let him do his thing. And still, so that's what kills the Bucks. That's what kills them.
And then I mean, Middleton, I heard a lot of noise that he was going to be an all-star last year, and he wasn't, consistent, man.
He's not consistent. Like I said, Brogdon isn't. Bledsoe scares me with his the way he's fanatic. He gets rattled on the court. You know what I mean? You see how Rozier ate him up in the playoffs last year. Like, he didn't know who that was. You know who he is now.
Yeah. He's what, like 33, I think, 32. He's no spring chicken anymore, Bledsoe.
Exactly. He's not young no more. Oh, the game just started too. Let me check the score. It's on 3-0 Bucks.
3-0 Bucks?
Yeah, let me see if I told everybody in play. See if I can get a good in play line. Oh, my in play line isn't up yet. This game just started. I gotta wait like 2 minutes before it actually give me the in play line.
Let me see that, man.
That's 3-3 now. Yeah, the Bucks out there, man. It looks small too. Oh shit! You see that block? You turned the game on? Oh, you didn't turn it on, man.
No, I'm not watching the game. I'm just kind of looking over at the book. But what was the full game over? You said it was like 2:18, right?
Yeah, 2:18.
Yeah, that's a little high though. If a lot of these stars aren't playing,
that's what I'm saying. You got a lot of people coming in. What makes these games go over is no defense. They'll play defense in like the fourth quarter, or you know what I mean. Just let them just do whatever they want in the fourth quarter. It's like, oh, I'll be working my shot, dog. Okay, I got you. I ain't gonna guard you. That's what they telling them or something. Be working my shot over here. Let me see. We got some questions inside the chat. He's at App State jumping passes, huh? With NBA rules these days, you don't need a jump shot. Way too easy to get the three. The free throw lane nowadays. Yeah, you're right. It's easy to get the free throw nowadays, but the NBA rules are actually made for scores right now. When they switch that shot clock up, that's for the scores. When they now when you with that breakaway foul now, you know what I mean, you get the basket.
Man, you can't even check them. You can't check players anymore. They'll call the and one right away if you go up with a shot.
Bro, it feels kind of like football a little bit. Like how you said that, football, you can't tackle the quarterback. You see the game the other day? I think got dude get ready to tackle. Was it the Titans? They get ready to tackle the Titans quarterback. He grabbed him and just let him go. You know what I mean? It's just like, I can't throw you. I'm just gonna let you go. Just let him go. Like what the hell? You know what I
mean? No, it's because, man, a lot of these defensive players in the NFL are scared, man. They don't want to get that 15-yard penalty for roughing the passer. So it's like, what do you do in that situation?
How do you tackle? I mean, and then the other one I saw penalty, dude grabbed his feet. You know what I mean? He just slid down his body and tackled him by his feet. That was a flag. So how the fuck are you supposed to tackle the quarterback at all? You know what I mean? Some of the rules in some of these leagues they do to make their league better. It kind of ruins the sport a little bit.
Yeah, and that's the thing though with the NFL. I think they want to see more points, right? Like I think that it favors definitely the offenses, as we know. So they're making these rules to make their game a little more faster, more just high-powered offenses. So I think the ratings are better for the NFL that way. But it's definitely hard to defend now.
I know you're a big football guy too. And this Thursday, man, we got the Eagles versus Giants. Eagles at -3. Total sitting at 44. Have you looked into that game yet?
I usually with the Thursday nighters, I wait till like the night before to really see who's gonna play, with injury report. But I mean, first glance, New York's at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, -3. You would think they'd be higher, right? The Eagles versus Giants. For whatever reason, I'm leaning Giants.
Yep, I was kind of looking at that too. I was looking at the Giants. I was like, man, I know the Giants have put up points at home. These two teams always put up points. The 44 is kind of low to me.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I might take the over in that game. And like you said, the Giants plus the 3.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. The over screen. I think between those teams, they do go a lot. The overs hit in like 5 of the 6 last times that they met. So if I got to look at the stats to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure 44 and a half, that's pretty low.
That's pretty low, especially for a Thursday night game between these two ball clubs. Yep. I mean, Philly and New York, they're not the same place, but they damn near the same. They right there, you know what I mean? So you'll get a lot of fans from both of them there. It's going to be a raucous environment.
Yep.
Be turned up.
Man, I was surprised. I was watching that Carolina, New York game. I was surprised the way New York was moving. And I mean, right after the Panthers would score, New York would march down and score, man. It was crazy, you know, and the Panthers front seven is pretty good. So that shocked me a little bit.
I was actually thrilled by that game, man. You know, 'cause I was over here watching the game. I'm thinking like, oh man, the Panthers going to come in there and blow their ass out. Right. I'm watching Red Zone. That time it kept coming back. Oh, another score over here, something else over here. I'm like, oh, this game is going down over here. You know, I'm not gonna watch this one instead.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised, man. I actually lied. That was two of my picks. I had the Vikings team total over, and then I also had the Panthers -6. And for a while there, it looked like it was an easy casher, but man, the Giants just kept battling.
And I know you're a big Viking fan. Everybody know. I think everybody in the community know you love the Vikings.
Yeah, man.
What do you? I know it's Super Bowl or bust for you guys. Vikings fans say Super Bowl or bust. What you see out there right now? Do you think you should have changed your quarterback? You think y'all should have did that?
With Case Keenum, you know, letting him go. I think Kirk Cousins is a step up, man. Some of the throws he's made this year, definitely. I don't think Keenum could have made, you know, especially going into Philadelphia, you know, after we just gotten our asses kicked. And yes, I'll admit, you know, in the playoffs we got our asses kicked by the Eagles, you know. But him making some of those throws, man, I think we've seen what Kirk Cousins, the upgrade that he is over Keenum, man. I think with Cousins, you get that, you know, you can battle back. With Keenum, it was like, we got to take the lead, have our defense, you know, hold out and make sure that the defense can't score. But with Kirk, it's like, if you're down, we can, you know, he can go into a shootout. We saw that last week, and then we saw that with the Rams. I mean, he was going back and forth with Goff until that last drive. But yeah, man, I think it was a good, right now, so far, it looks like Kirk Cousins was a good signing.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. You got an echo. Maybe it's your laptop or your computer. You hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. You know, I'm a Vikings. I like the Vikings. I like the defense. I'm a big Diggs fan. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I like it. I just never was a fan of Cousins per se. You know what I mean? With the Redskins.
Yeah.
Redskins is like a team to me where their quarterbacks go to die. Not saying like that, but it's just like I don't see that. I don't get nothing from the Redskins every year after year. It's the same Redskins squad. So I look at all their quarterbacks the same. You got Cousins and you move Alex Smith there. He looks exactly like Cousins did when Cousins was over there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Difference. But like you said, Cousins' style of play for you guys, Keenum could have made those throws, and I agree with you there.
Yeah, no, and that's the problem with the Redskins, man. It seems like, you know, even when RG3 was there, his rookie year, they did have that crazy 1-year playoff, and then it was basically they didn't make the playoffs after that. And I mean, and you're right, man. It seems like they let Kirk Cousins go to upgrade for Alex Smith, and Alex Smith looks worse than Kirk Cousins did last year. Exactly. Man, it's like they can't get it right over in Washington, man. They can't get a quarterback.
They can't get it right whatsoever. They can't get a quarterback, and then when they get good defensive players, they get them when they prime. They get them when they're old. They never bring everybody over there young. They always get the old defensive players. Like you brought Revis in, and he was kind of old right then. You know what I mean? It was like
Albert Hainsworth, man. Yeah, you're right. No, they get those guys that, you know, they definitely spend money, but I think they got to redo their front office a little bit maybe, and, you know, start from there, and then maybe fire Gruden, because I mean, Jay Gruden's he's had one playoff run, I think, with the Redskins since he's been there.
Hey, what the real TC said, Cousins will break your heart in a big game. He did to him so many times as a Redskins fan. I think that was just the Redskins.
No, I hope it's not the case, man. I mean, I'm definitely high. Like you said, it's Super Bowl bust in Minnesota. I mean, there really is no excuse. There's a couple worries for me. Obviously, the offensive line and the running game. You know,
I thought you were going to say the Rams.
Oh no! Well, I'm talking like our team. I think, you know, there's a couple worries as a fan, right? We have our offensive line. I want to see more consistency, and then our running game. Dalvin Cook, you know, he's been in and out, you know, with injury. And then when we do have him in there, he hasn't rushed for over 100 yards. So I think to be a really good, you know, balanced team, you got to have a running game, especially.
I didn't know that he hasn't rushed for over 100 yards.
No, none of our running backs, even Latavius, you know, haven't rushed for 100 yards for the last 5 games since the beginning of the season.
Man, I'm glad you said that. I know everybody in the chat peeped that out. That may be a good prop play for over the weekend, bet under rushing yards or something on them. If it's high up there, you know what I mean? If they giving me like good 60, 70, maybe grab the under.
Right? Yeah, man, it's crazy, and that's the only worry with our team. But no, I'm definitely excited in the NFC. I think the Rams right now are the team to beat in the NFC for so far, man. They just look, unstoppable. You got to have a team that can score and match them score for score to beat that team.
You got to have a team that's also going to punch the Rams in the mouth, some defensive back. You're going to have to hit them back. You know what I mean? So, Rams, it looks so easy. It looks like the Golden State of the NBA. I mean, of the NFL right now a little bit. Just like it looked like it's too easy. Defense, we just there. One guy don't show up, the other guy got him. Like, you know what I mean? Like that line was suing everybody up there. It's hard.
Yeah.
It make quarterbacks have nightmares when they know they're about to go play this squad. Like, fuck, I gotta go
play. Right. No, you're right. And then I mean, and see, the last game they played Sunday. Seattle played them pretty well. They came down to the wire, but I mean, a lot of things went right for Seattle, man, and they still lost. And they were at the 12th man, and they lost. They lost at home, so it's gonna be hard to beat the Rams.
Exactly. I'm quick update on NBA, everybody. Like I told everybody, I'm on the Clippers even money. You guys can't get that even money. All I see is plus 1.5 on. So if you got the 1.5, some of y'all don't get the money line. I'll jump on it. Are you on any these NBA games tonight? This Clippers game or Nuggets game?
No, man, I'm gonna pass. But yeah, you're right. The live right now, you can get the on my book it says OKC's minus 6.5, so it's pretty much stayed the same. So and it's a 15-16 ball game.
Yeah, it's a close game. I'm looking at that too. I'm surprised. I'm like, damn, it's closer than what I thought it was going to be in the first half. I expected OKC with what they have to like go out there. Just especially Schroeder. I like Dennis. I expected him to go out there and put up some quick points, maybe a 15-point lead early on. But does it seem like that?
Oh, man, I got to give Sam Presti over in OKC credit, man. That dude with no caps. I mean, the cap situation they don't really have a lot of assets, and he always seems to pull these players, in trades. That Schroeder trade was big for them, I think.
It was big because I think they knew Westbrook had to have surgery. They knew Westbrook wasn't right, so we might as well get somebody over here now. I don't like Schroeder coming off the bench, though. Wish he was, I want him to start. I don't like him coming off the bench, but I think with that injury now, he'll be starting. He'll be in the games more. He's another weapon. Right now, OKC has 3-point shooters. You put Schroeder up there, Westbrook out there, George out there. They have their three. I mean, it's not their big three, but they have their three scores. Any given night, any one of those guys can get you 15 to 25 points easy. So,
yeah, man. And I think Roberson coming back, obviously he's the defensive player, but I don't remember the statistic, but when he went down for them last year, man, it looked like their defense gave up, I think, 3 or 4 extra points a game, man. He's that big to their defense.
Exactly. You're right there. And somebody just said, JP brought up a football. He said Gruden will be moved or fired before his check clears. I don't see them. I don't see them firing Gruden. What I think actually is Redskins want to lose. They want to lose, get a nice draft pick when they come over here to Las Vegas. They have a new draft pick, new stadium, new team. There's a bunch of bunch of things to talk about. I think he wants to lose. I think he wants to get a new quarterback. He wants to lose to draft the quarterback he wants.
You're talking about the Raiders, or because the Raiders are going
about the Raiders real quick. He said he brought the Raiders.
Yeah. No, yeah, man. I that's weird, man. I think the Raiders, man. I don't know, man. For a while there, like 2 years ago, remember when Derek Carr, his second year, they made the playoffs before he got hurt. But everybody was like, man, this is the team, the future of the AFC. The AFC is going to run through Oakland. And then all of a sudden, they just became the same old Oakland Raiders, right? Exactly. I mean, I don't understand how you can pay John Gruden to come back coaching, but you can't pay the best defensive player in the league.
That makes no damn sense. That make no sense in the world. If I was Gruden, I'd be like, man, you got to take half of this. I mean, just come over here and play or something. I would have given him. I'd be like, hey, take this small contract, but between me and you, I'm gonna throw you a little bit of money over here on the side or something to keep quiet. But nah, you don't never pay the coach more than you pay the actual people who play the game for you.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
And especially in pro sports, I think in college, maybe you do that, but obviously the players don't get paid, but sometimes you have to overpay the coaches. And I understand that in college, but when it comes to pro sports, I just don't understand that. I think you need the talent, you need the player, especially Khalil Mack. I mean, the guy hasn't even hit his full prime yet. I mean, he's still young.
He's a young guy. You let him go right over to the Bears for basically nothing really.
2 first-round picks, but you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if those players are gonna be bust or not. I mean, you had a sure thing with Khalil Mack, and you just trade him off like he's another player.
Yeah, I think they was looking at Khalil Mack like a Sue. Well, he could go. We'll be all right without him type. No, you're not all right without him, Raiders. You know what I mean? You're not all right without him. You guys are missing that. It shows every game.
Right.
It shows you have no pass rush every single game, and that's scary when a team knows that they can't get to us. We sit in the pocket all day long. You give any one of these quarterbacks, any professional quarterback, enough time to sit in the pocket, he's gonna pick you apart. I don't care who it is.
Man, yeah, I don't understand that, but hey, that's John Gruden, man. He's the old school mentality. I think when he left the league, like what was it, like 10 years ago, he still thinks the NFL is the same way, and I think he needs to get a reality check, and I think he might get it this year. That you do got to pay for players, and Khalil Mack, I mean, you got to give him that money, man. He's the best defensive player in the league, arguably.
He earned it. Oh wow! Right now, Bucks is winning 22-18.
22-18 right now.
Yeah, I have my in-play line just frozen. It's just sitting there. It's not giving me my in-play line right now.
Yeah, you can get them right now if you took the money line on Heritage at plus 128. If you took the live money line with the Bucks, since they're up 4, and then you can OKC is still the favorite, but you can get that line at 2.5 now.
Yeah, Bill Butler asked me if Bucks plus 6.5. They're keeping this thing close so far. Yeah, but it's early though, Bill. It's first quarter.
Yeah.
You gotta start looking at the third quarter and you know what I mean, stuff like that. You don't really. I wouldn't. 6.5 is fine, but that's what it started off at. If you was gonna take that, you should have took it pre-tip. If anything, you don't jump on anybody now. You take the Bucks at. You want more money. You want more points than what it started off with. You want to take them at 8.5 or something, 10.5. You don't want to just take them in play for the same line you could have got pre-tip. That's not in play to me. That's just I'm late to the party. Let me hop in real quick. You know what I mean? I really don't like those type of bets.
Yeah, no, and especially in preseason, man. I mean, you never know. The OKC could go on a 10-0 run, and next thing you know, the line's up to 8.5. Especially in preseason. So yeah, maybe wait a little bit, because right now you wouldn't get that much value. You'd get them at plus 2.5. You wouldn't even get the number you would have gotten in the beginning of the game with the Bucks.
Exactly. Well, we about to get up out of here. We got a couple minutes left, man. Teddy, anything you want to let the people know, man? I appreciate you coming on here and joining me on here. Money Gang always. I appreciate you coming on here and blessing us with your content, with your voice and your experience, expertise.
No, man, I tried. Yeah, right now so far in the NCAA, I still I wait till Thursday, Friday to really cap games, because then I know the injury report. I kind of see, I can read notes and stuff on Twitter of what the game plan's going to be, matchup stuff like that, to actually give out official picks. But no, I have nothing so far. But on that Thursday nighter, man, I'll do a little more breaking down of the game tomorrow. But I mean, I right now it sounds like maybe taking the Giants, but like I said, I got to cap it tomorrow to give you an official pick.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't like blind capping either. I look at something, I'm like, okay, I like that. I'll write it down. Then I go back and make sure I actually cap it. I just hate this taking anything without actually doing my homework, because then if it loses, I'd be like, that's my fault. I didn't I didn't research it.
And last Friday, I mean, yeah, it was great. I mean, I think we went undefeated on the show on Friday with all the
yeah, we killed it. Your team total over was phenomenal. I mean, you crushed that shit too.
Yeah, so, man. Hey, no, and like I said, it sometimes it's just low hanging fruit, I guess, as
how Peter them say low hanging fruit, right?
No, man, but nothing's guaranteed in sports betting. Sometimes you just gotta do your work and then go with your gut, even though it was low. 24.5, I got it that morning. And even like I said, I still think they scored over 28, and they did score over 28. Yeah, but then we got the Knicks also live, right? Money line.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, plus 8.5, I think it was. We got it for. So and money line. Yeah, you got the money. Yeah, we did. Man, we did have a nice Friday, bro.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Ski, I think Ski took it a couple of ways. I think he took money line and then plus the points.
And the points too. Yeah, Ski was killing too. I know he started off to a nice little run. I think yesterday was maybe his only day. Actually, things didn't go. But we was on different pages yesterday too. I had plus the 5. He had the money line. I like points. And I like points when it comes to preseason ball.
Yeah.
You give me points, I'm taking that every time. You know what I mean? Because that's where the value's at. And right now, Thunder just came back. It's 21-22. So if you could have got Thunder maybe at minus 4.5 a second ago, if that was the line, like
2.5.
Oh, is that 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a dope line right there. So you guys got that, man. Courtesy of my man Teddy B giving y'all that line right there. Y'all good to go. Hey, let them know where they can find you at. Hit them up with your Twitter handle.
Yeah, guys, if you guys want to follow me, my Twitter handle is TeddyB_numero 1. You can also follow Money Gang Sports and then SBR. I mean, I put my picks out there free, don't charge. And then, like I said, you can find me pretty easy on Twitter.
For sure. You find him at Twitter. He be in the low back chat. Anything soccer, you'll probably find Teddy B around there too. You know what I mean? So,
right. Yeah, man. And like I said, definitely, follow everybody on at Money Gang Sports. I know we got a lot of cool guys over there that for our team that break down different sports. Underdog Reese breaks down Japanese baseball, and I don't know if it's still going on, but we pretty much cap everything, but everyone's got their sport.
Yeah, we cap everything, man. We cap everything but ice fishing. What people say, everything right. But ice fishing. But yeah, man. But thank you for joining me, man. Do it again this week, this Friday, whenever you want to come on, any day, man. You always welcome to come on and join and talk to the people, man, and just bet. Shoot the shit like we do.
Right, man. No, yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. I'm King Real. Thank everybody for joining. Once again, the play is Clippers. That's the next game that's coming up. So Clippers money line. If you can't get money line, take the +1.5. The Clippers win easy tonight and get this money. God bless. Love everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my man Teddy B for coming to join me. Tomorrow we should get Ski Profit and Wham back on here. Let's get this money. NBA season starts next week. SBR Sports Picks. We out. Money Gang.